Psalms, Psalm chapter 3, verse 30. Psalm chapter 3, verse 5. I lay, I lay me down and sleep. I awake, for the Lord Yahawashi sustain me. I will not be afraid of 10,000 of people that have set themselves against me round about. I'd like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahawah, by Hashem Yahawashi, by Hashem Kakodash. The Wadi Yahawashi Yahawashi for giving us the apostles and the elders a great millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word of sincerity and truth, and being faith-based and being prepared before what is to come. And what is to come. Race wars, famine, concentration camps, starve, ID chip was the mark of the beast. 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lifting up the hopeful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. Yahawah desire the Lord take the course of this video. Just a vessel seeking salvation out of this filthy place, spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all other filthy customs that have taken upon. Right now the time is 4:45. May 20th, 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. The hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Because in all reality, we need to get up out of here. And what's sustaining us in this society is Yahawashi. This is what's I'm a predestinated one. And listen, so hold on. Predestinate mean.
Here's the definition of predestinate. Predestined.
That's all I gave. Alright, Salakia. Let's go into the let's go here. Let's go into the scriptures with the verse, with the word. Alright. So we got this just came across Salakia. In my mind, just want to look up the word predestinate in the scriptures. See what verses pop up with this word. Let's see how many verses pop up. So we got two verses in Romans chapter 8 verse 29. It says, for in whom he did foreknew, he also predestinated to be conformed to the image of his son, that he might be the first fruit among many. Right? The Salakia. Let's read that again. Salakia. Romans chapter 8, verse 29. For whom he did foreknew, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. Okay. So let's go before we read the next verse. Let's go to the chapter real quick. And like I said, if it's already written, it's just that we gotta play it out. It's just that we gotta play it out. I already know who the Yahawashi already know who's who, and Yahawashi says that personally about these I have given me. The ones he was given was already predestinated. So many are called, but few are chosen. The world comes for few. This word is for many. The word that comes for few. From the few, it's going to be 144,000. The 1/3 is going to rule the galaxies. The church is going to come back. You know, it makes logical sense. The spirit is forever because Yahawashi made the spirit, not the spirit that we tormented somewhere. The body, the earth is judgment. The earth is the judgment place where every good and bad bleed and judge here. All right, this is where you play out your sentence. Okay, if we are the predestinated ones, it's going to be the pillars in the sky. I don't mention a lot of things right now, but trying to get this going in is basically what comes to my if Yahawashi allows, I'll reconcile, he allows. And if you're predestinated, then you the one. You the one. It's already here. Let's read this verse again. It says, let's go back. Let's hit it again. All right, 29. All right, now go right back there. So I just wanted to see the verse before it. All right, this one go. Oh, okay, this could be this. Let's go up one more verse. It says Romans chapter 8, verse 28. And we know that all things work together for the good to them that love Yahawashi, to them who are called according to his purpose. So many are called, a few are chosen. But if you're called in whatever point you got to in his purpose, that's what he wanted you at. But if you go to the end, you are predestinated. Okay. Romans chapter 29, verse 8. For whom he foreknew, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image, to the image, to go through this, to do the same thing his son did. Right? To have that glorious glorious story. Right? And that's the predestinated ones. He already knew this is what you're gonna go through, all these lives you're gonna live here, being reincarnated, coming back, you're gonna go through it, and when you get to the last one, it's gonna be the one. You're gonna be one of the pillars. You're gonna get the glory, you're gonna always be remembered. That's your story. Yahawashi already gave the story to those predestinated ones. Okay? Alright, so hold on, let's go right here real quick. So I just wanted to see something. Alright. So I'm trying to think about what I'm doing here. So I'm trying to do a lot of things. Alright, so let's go right here. Let's see what the word predestinate means. That's what I'm trying to get it over there, but let's go into the scriptures. All right.
Strong's G 4309.
Bradiso. That's Greek. All right. It says predestinated. No, so like this. That word is like here. Oh man, I just said it. Prominent.
Predetermined.
Oh, so like predetermined, established, or decided in advance. Predetermined, decided. It was when he already made the decision. It's like it, man. My eyeballs still got crust in it. Predetermined, to predetermine, decide beforehand. In the NLT of God, just wow. Decree. Right? Yahawashi decreed from eternity. Decreeing from eternity.
Eternity.
A state to which time have not We got war up in here, man.
Application.
Application. I just want to see the word. It says eternity, man. Eternity. Is that what it was? It? Yeah. A state to which time has no application. Timeless. Timelessness. Endless. Life after death. The victory, remember that victory over death. We ain't gonna never die again. Alright? So predetermined, decided beforehand, decreed from eternity, to foreordain, appoint beforehand. That's preprazo, how you say that again?
Strong's G 4309. Paradiso.
Oh, Paradiso. That's us. I'm about to have one of those, man. That's where it's at. So going back. All right, let's see this in the NLT real quick. Hey, I was just rolling in the spirit. I woke up, came home, and not get one thing I was thinking about. That's what woke me up. I was like, I need another one. This always feels good. Always comforts me. Actually, I was reading another verse, and it led me to this chapter. So it's reading the spirit, just rolling in the spirit. So, all right, for the NLT translation, Romans chapter 8, verse 29. It's a lot. I always find myself reading from right to left all the time. I was like, I don't know, I truly believe like the Lord is changing me. Like I'm not design one of those men, but I always find myself reading from the right to left. Like it said I said Romans, but I just said 29 verse 8, but that's not it. So it's lucky for that. I think we always did that. I think we always read from right to left. It's just that, what is that thing called? Dyslexica or some shit that's some I think it's, I might be pronouncing it wrong, so forgive me. It's something I was like thinking about, like maybe everything when the letters jump around on the pages or it turns backwards. Maybe that's what it is. Our spirit hates this, how this thing is set up. I truly believe something's going down, man. It's like we're doing this right, and if this ain't the truth, why are they trying to stop it? I remember being in this thing when I first got into it, how much my videos was being my accounts was being canceled. Like I seen it, like the apostles, they went through the Akim, they went through so many different accounts. I remember putting the videos when I first started this. I wasn't even like fully into it, but I just truly believe that coming from my background when I was doing television, I was already editing and doing filming stuff, and I never saw so much when I was in the music thing. I hustled my music. Like I was in the streets selling my own music in the streets, selling CDs and stuff. But when it came to producing it, like trying to market it online, it wasn't like I really had to put a lot of work in there, but I really didn't. But when it came down to putting those videos up, when I first got into it, these videos dealing with this ministries thing of ours, my views like hit quick in a few hours. Then they didn't cut my account. So I truly believe this is the thing that they didn't want us to do. They want us to run around and follow Puff Daddy and 50 Cent and Jay-Z and all these Beyonces and all that. But you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, this is your nationality. This truth right here is your rod of correction. These scriptures is what's going to comfort you in this time of Jacob's trouble. Because you're going to need it. Alright, so Salakia. And like I said, all hell's about to break. You know, another thing, all hell's about to break loose. And you ain't got no protection with the. Because Ashan's the one that's coming. It's coming over. They're already talking about it. Everything that's been talked about is coming together. And it's you're gonna realize why, like the sea hip, you know, martial law, famines, because it's gonna be famine out here. You know why? When that sea hip hit, when the dollar collapse, and that sea hip, they try to push that sea hip. They go, if you ain't got the sea hip, you can't go in stores. They are slanderous. They're gonna make propaganda. They're gonna do anything and everything. But if you don't have faith in Yahawashi, you ain't getting out of here. That's the hour of temptation. What was that? It was a scene in a movie where the lady had. It was a movie. When I first got into this, I was watching a lot of different movies based on the Bible. Like I really didn't, you know, it was a movie called, you know, the 666. A few of them was out. Mark of the Beast, all this stuff. I was watching a lot of different movies. And there was one scene in the movie, I remember. I was trying to find the movie. I saw a few of them, but you know, YouTube, they really cut shit off. They made not even keep trying to pay for stuff. Certain things was just free. It was just there. It was like in 2007, 2008, 2009. That's when they started really cutting down. Like they ain't want no information out. You probably could find it, but if you start looking for it, you probably could find it. But there was this one scene where the lady had the baby in her hand. And the military was standing in front of the desk of the lady that wanted, if you wanted to go in the store or go anything, you wanted to feed your children. The lady had the baby in her hand, and the military was standing on this side, and the lady was at the window, and she said, "How can I help you?" She just said, "Oh, the baby, we're gonna come inside and eat. Come on in." And he said that. He said, "How can I help you?" And she was like, "I'm hungry. Me and my baby hungry." He said, "Did you take the thing, the sea hip?" "No, we didn't take no sea hip. We just want to eat." No sea hip, can't eat. So that's famine right there. So that's like no food, man. That's no chicken for the baby, no baby food, nothing. That's her being tested all the time. The hour of temptation. They don't give a shit. You ain't coming inside here and getting none of this delicious chicken. Which might be GMO at that time. See, that's another thing that they, what's that guy, Carl Schwab, he said, you're gonna have nothing and like it. But somebody feeding people bed burgers, bug burgers, turn a bunch of bugs into a burger. They are trying to rip you people to sunder. You're gonna need protection. And if you're not the predestinated one, the Lord's not gonna protect you over here. That's the bottom line, man. That's it right there. He foreknew. Once he foreknew, right? Romans chapter 8, verse 29. The NLT translation. For Yahawah knew his people in advance and chose them to become like his son. There you go, the ultimate one. So that his son would be the firstborn among many brothers and sisters. Don't worry, sisters are going to be involved in this too. We need women. But it's just that whoever's the 1/3 is the only ones getting out of America. The 2/3 is not going to make it here with the rest of the nations. Whoever's stuck on the soil of America, like I tell you, it's two sides of this missile. There's two sides to these missiles, man. And you don't want to be on the wrong side of these missiles. Like I said, you can say what you want. If you got such a big problem, vocab alone, or any elites out there, why don't you go talk to Russia? Salakia, why don't you go talk to Russia? You got so much problem. You want to go talk to Chinese, because they're the ones with the missiles. If you knew, like I think Apostle Hall said, he said it different. He said, if Biden knew what he was doing, he would go over there to Russia. I'm just saying my way now. Sorry. If you knew what you was doing, right? If you was doing your own thing, you would go over there and talk to Putin like, yo, listen, I don't want no trouble. But y'all so animate on trying to push your agenda, well, it's going to end. That's what the scriptures is accurate. With the fullness of the sufficiency, it should be at the end. Salakia. That verse just jumped in my mind. So Salakia for a second. Let's see. Fullness of the sufficiency, Bible verse. I'm sure I said that right. I know it's Job. Come on, man. There you go. Bang. All right. Job chapter 20, verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in the straight, and every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. And the wicked is talking about, the poor over here. All hell's gonna break loose over here. And you think you're gonna get away with your plan? Yahawashi already set the thing. He already knew what you're gonna do, because he's making you do it. That's how you know this is a big test, man, for the predestinated ones. That's how you know, man. And right now, I'm feeling much better because how do you say it? I'm always having these crazy dreams and visions. The majority of my dreams, right, they be coming to light, bro. That's the crazy part. They be really playing themselves. They be really playing out. So that's why, and I truly believe that the Lord has guided me back into doing his ministry. And I'm telling you, bro, I cannot, I cannot make this thing up, man. Like how this has turned out. We all about to come. We all about to have a story, and Yahawashi is going to tell our story. He's going to tell our story in front of everyone. I want to be one of those men. Yahawashi is talking to the Yahawah and the angels. Can you imagine what he's saying? Like, remember before we sent him over, we told him this one, you got to go through this, you got to go through this. We got some humble men here. My Abba, I'm just saying what Yahawashi could have said. And Yahweh answered him like, yeah, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right over there. You're gonna be one of you. They already said, right? Salakia. They already foreknew. So Salakia, that verse jumped in my mind. So yeah, you in the fullness of your sufficiency, you ain't gonna have nothing. You're gonna be brought into difficulty, man. The Lord's gonna make sure your whole plan comes to naught. It's a lot. I'm just moving to it. That was 20 and 22. Let's see what the next verse says. 20 and 22. Yeah, Salaki. All right. When he's about to fill his belly, Yahawah should cast down the fury of his wrath upon him. See, this is the part I wanted to get to. That part jumped in, but this ice is the cake for you, Esau. Let's read this again. Job chapter 20, verse 23. When he's about to fill his belly, Yahawashi shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain and shall rain. And shall rain it upon him while he is eating, while you living it up, trying to get yours. Yahawashi gonna get you. So that was the point, Salaki. I had another point, but I didn't get it. So I'm gonna go back. All right, so this Romans chapter and the predestinated ones is out of here, man. They on the chariots, they sitting there, they got the new bodies, just they the ones. That's the moment right there, man. That's the moment. Sitting there on the chariot, bowing down, with glory, this down. Oh, I can't be on one of them. Oh, man. The water. Nobody wants to come back here on this stinking ass side of this earth right now. Nobody wants to be here, man. I'm telling you, that's what babies come out. I don't know, babies come out crying, right? They don't want to be here. Now we here, we dealt with it, and now we're gonna get the hell up out of here. We about to get up out of here, bro. Alright, so Salakia. It says Romans chapter 8, verse 29. For Yahawah shall know his people in advance. And he chose them to become like his son. Yahawah. For Yahawah knows his people in advance, and he chose them to become like his son, so that his son will be the firstborn among many brethren and sisters. So we got someone to look up to. We got the ultimate one, man. The ultimate one, man. The Yahawashi was made to be the ultimate one, because Yahawah made him personally himself. So, what minutes we have? 29, 26. All right, so I brought this out. I probably could do a portion to this video. I like to really go to the plantation, and just gonna read this verse right here and come back to it. I brought this out. Whatever the Lord Yahawashi allows. No, it's His will. We had to play it out. Romans chapter 8, verse 30. Moreover, whom He did predestinate, He also called. And whom He called, them He also justified. And whom He justified, them He glorified. Ooh, it's already, hey, yo, man. But He could be all the shit you done fucked up in this world, bro. It's making you humble, man. You thinking about it, but the Lord said, don't worry, don't let your sins weigh you down. And you fighting yourself mentally, and you're like, man, you still fucking up. But Yahawashi got your back, man. He glorified you, man. That's that. If you want to hit, you one of those, bro. Man, you are unstoppable. You hit me, you're unstoppable. So, I'm gonna make a part 2 of this. Lord will. Shalom to the brothers. The water Yahawashi for the apostles and elders, the great millstone. Shalom. Yahawashi Till we meet again.